my name is Taylor. I am a reporter with WDW Magazine. Welcome to another magical escape. Today we are actually at Disney Springs for a media event. We will be checking out the Edison, Maria and Enzo's Restaurante, as well as Enzo's Hideaway as they gear up for the holiday season, bringing in some new drinks, food, and entertainment for all guests to enjoy. So without further ado, let's go check it out. All right, and the first stop on our list is Enzo's Hideaway.
Just wanted to introduce the restaurants. We are Patina Group. We are a subsidiary of Delaware North. We've got several restaurants in town. We're going to make a pit stop at Enzo's Hideaway where we're starting. Then we're going to move on to the Edison and then to Maria. We've got some light bites and some great cocktails for every location. We're going to introduce some of our upcoming menu items that aren't out for sale yet. We'll let you know those guys are going to be up for sale. We're going to talk about some great events we've got coming up, and then we're going to hit on some classics and some favorites that are on our menu already. To start us off, we've got Cole, who's in charge of our beverage ops for the entire location, and he's got some great cocktails to introduce to you guys. So, take it away, Cole.
I think our first cocktail today, I did something that's going to be approachable for everybody, but also has complexity as well. So we are starting a barrel-aged cocktail program here. This particular drink is going to be a barrel-aged old-fashioned. It's not quite ready yet, but we're going to give you guys a sneak preview of it. It needs to age for a few more weeks. So I'm going to bring it back to the bar. We're going to get it stirred up for you and put in glasses, and we'll bring it right back for you, all right?
It's very smooth. Very smooth. This is very good. It has a little hint of citrus in it. That's very good. I actually really like this. This is the Focaccia della Casa, and I would come back just for this alone. It is so good. This is the risotto alla zucca. It is a fall special. It has roasted pumpkins and pumpkin seeds in it. If you want to taste the flavors of fall, you have to try it. Next up on our list is the Edison, and this 1920s themed restaurant is one of my personal favorites. If you haven't been, you definitely need to check it out.
How was round one, everybody? Very much like it. Okay, so we're going to present some Halloween cocktails, but before we do that, show of hands, how many of you guys have been to one of the Edison cocktail events so far? Our mixology dinners, anything like that? So coming up soon, on October 21st, we have our cocktails through the ages. What it is we've got 8 cocktails, each paired with a different food item, and it takes us from 1700s Victorian era punches all the way up to molecular gastronomy cocktails. So we've got kind of a tour of the centuries. It's going to be a wonderful event. Was anybody at our Whiskey and Wonder event in April? Nobody? You were? I know you were. So, similar setup. The whole building's going to be shut down, and it's going to be just for that event on a Saturday morning. So, be a great event. We'd love to see some of you guys there. Our first 2 things we're going to do is we're going to do 2 selections from that event. We're going to have our Clover Club, which will be made on our fancy new cocktail shaker. And then after that, we have the second cocktail, which Cole will introduce to you, and then we'll go into our Halloween cocktails, which I've got a couple requests for it. So, you ready for the first cocktail?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Oh, and then also, this is Chelsea. Chelsea's our bartender extraordinaire here at the
Hi!
So she'll be helping out.
Here is the Imperial Shaker. We had this made for us by a company in Australia. They exist other places, but I've never seen one. So as far as I know, we're probably the only people in Orlando or maybe Florida that has one. Chelsea's going to make a cocktail with it. That cocktail is the Clover Club. We're going to be featuring that in our event on October 21st. It's an old school cocktail. It's actually pre-prohibition. It came around the early 1900s. It's simple. It's gin, normally calls for egg white, and raspberry and lemon. We don't like to really use eggs here at Disney. We try to be very careful with allergies. So we're using a plant protein instead. That's the cellulose. We use it a lot in meringue. So we'll give you that thick, good mouthfeel, and also like a small head on the top. So, Chelsea's gonna finish this up, and we'll get that passed out for you, okay?
Now this dish is a surprise from the chef himself. It is a tuna poke with a soy sauce dropper. I love that it's kind of interactive. The soy sauce dropper is a lot of fun. If you are a tuna poke fan, you will definitely enjoy this dish.
This is the Clover Club, so it's gin based and there's notes of lemons and berries. Ooh, yep, definitely tastes like a mixed berry gin drink. Really good.
Okay, now this is the A5 Tataki with 20-year-old balsamic and juniper sea salt. Let's give this a try.
All right, so this is the Tataki with 20-year-old balsamic.
This is a raw steak, so it took a second to chew.
It is actually very, very good. You can taste the steak a lot. The balsamic is a nice touch. And the texture didn't actually weird me out as much as I thought it would. Very good.
Hello.
Sugarcane shrimp skewer from the style of yin and yang. It has a local honey, sambal, and chestnut.
Okay,
sauce.
awesome.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay, this is the yakitori grilled shrimp with local honey. It was absolutely amazing. You can tell that the shrimp was super fresh.
Subscribe to WDW Magazine and escape to Walt Disney World every single month. This large format glossy magazine is filled with content, not ads. Subscribe now and don't miss another month of magic.
I do appreciate they're always honest, though. You're not just like, everything is just for you. I know not everything's for everyone. That's
I
fair.
could try and say that, but you know.
You see it.
This is the liquid nitrogen Patina. Now it's Brazil's national cocktail, so that is really cool. This is what we saw kind of with all the smoke, very nice and spooky. It's described as sweet, sour, and strong. So let's try it. Ooh, okay. Really salty. It reminds me of a margarita. Really like it. Kind of limey. It's really good.
Okay, this cocktail is super fun. It is called the Blood Donor, and it is a comeback from last Halloween season, but they gave it a little bit of an upgrade.
Coming over with some extra 80.
This is such a fun and spooky Halloween drink, and as you can see, you can now get it in a larger size to serve a larger group of people.
Alright, so we've got the blood bag. You already saw the amazing presentation. You can get it in an IV size bag this year. So cool. We've got one big ice cube. Oh, this is so good. Very orangey, the flavor of blood orange, spooky. I love it. This is really good.
Ice in the bottom. So it looks like a witch's cauldron. What you have in there is St. George Botanical Gin, St. George Spiced Pear, Coqui Americano, which is an aromatized wine / vermouth, and raspberry. This is something that you would get for your entire table. We'll sell it in 5 serving portions and 10 serving portions. This is the 5 serving portion.
No, this is
Okay, so this is the Eye of the Newt. It comes in a really cool cauldron style punch bowl. It's made for large groups. We're gonna go ahead and try it. Okay, so it is a very strong drink. So if you're not into strong drinks, I definitely recommend skipping this one. But it's actually a little bit refreshing because there is some lime and raspberry puree in there. So it's kind of got a nice flavor to it. But yes, it is very strong.
The Edison will be hosting a mixology experience on October 21st. It's called the Cocktail Archive, a historic perspective of mixology. Check out the link in the description to get your tickets. Last but not least on our list is Maria and Enzo's Ristorante. All of the drinks that we've been served tonight are sample size. Just keep in mind that your drinks will be much larger. Your serving size will look a little bit more like this one.
Okay, this is the Maple Bourbon Old Fashioned. We're gonna go ahead and try it. Wow, that tastes really good. It's definitely a fall drink. Not so much heat, which I like. It's very smooth. And you do get a hint of the maple, so I definitely recommend trying this.
This is the rigatoni alla bolognese. The pasta is made in-house. You can opt for gluten-free though if needed.
Okay, so this is the rigatoni alla bolognese sauce, or bolognese. Well, I want to get a good bite. We're going to get some ricotta on there. Wow. Perfect.
Thank you, Alex.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
This is our cannoli al torta di mele, so it's apple pie. Apple pie cannoli. It's the epitome of Italian American.
Thank you.
So it's a sweet ricotta filling, crunchy caramel pearls on the outside, and apple pie filling.
That's beautiful.
This is a fall special. It is the apple pie cannoli, and this cannoli is probably one of the best cannolis I've ever had.
Okay, so we have the Halloween flight. It does come presented a little differently than this. This is the Raven's Glare, Fall of the House of Apples, and then this is the Red Death. You can see they're a little embellished there. So we're gonna try the Raven's Glare. Ooh, that is very good. It's actually not too strong, so if you don't like strong drinks, I would definitely recommend that. This is the apple. Oh, it's got a little rim as well. Okay, this one's a little different. It might be just because it sat in the ice, but it does taste a little watery. It's actually really refreshing. This actually, if there's a good amount of alcohol in there, could get you in some trouble. And then this is the Red Death. This is definitely a stronger drink. I think my favorite out of the three is definitely the Raven's Glare. All right, you guys, we just got done trying some amazing food and drinks. Definitely check out these restaurants during this holiday season. They've got some amazing offerings. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed to our channel, definitely subscribe, and we will see you next time on our next magical escape.